The focus of our integrated technology plan, which drives the technology levy, is around preparing students for 21st century skills, that when they leave our school system, they have worked with updated technology and the ability to work in problem solving and project-based learning and in using innovative tools and given experiences that have prepared them for careers outside of our school system.
Our students live in a world of technology, and especially post-pandemic, they spend a lot of time on technology, and it is just a part of their everyday life, and they need to see that in the classroom and have ways to interact in the classroom, and the panels have provided that.
When you could touch a screen or you could touch a project, it brings another way of life for the youngsters. And why I wanted the panels was not only just for the youngsters, but I want to make teachers' lives a lot easier.
The next question was, how do we get these ready to go in as short as possible, from the turnaround of them actually getting into the room to the teachers and students using them the next day? First of all, we couldn't do it without the partnership with ACT. It just wouldn't have happened. Being able to facilitate the delivery and the logistics around getting the devices there and ready to go, that's step one. You can't do anything if that's not there. And ACT was not only such a great partner in that logistical work, but also such a great partner in interacting with Boxlight, interacting with the shipping companies. Every single step along the way, we knew that it wasn't just Everett waiting and hoping, but it was ACT working as hard as they could to meet the demands and to meet the expectations. When it came down to it, one of the big reasons why Boxlight was chosen, in addition to being one of the teacher favorites, was that the company as a whole was ready to take on the challenge of a very ramped up timeline. So literally every single person in our department, along with ACT and Boxlight, has a part in getting those from the warehouse to installed to ready to go the following day. And it really works almost seamlessly. It's really been kind of incredible to think about what I always envisioned as a 3-year timeline being accomplished in a matter of months.
With the interactivity and kind of the sheer openness that the panels offer the teachers, and kind of tapping into that creativity, even now you can go from an English classroom to a science classroom to a math classroom. All the teachers have had at this point similar training, but the things that they're doing is just so vastly different because the panel kind of offers that infinite flexibility.
So it's made the world's difference. The kids absolutely love it, but the kids are more engaged. You're able to do way more with the online tools, Google Slides and links and things like that, because you can actually project it up. Before, it was just documented onto an old school screen and you couldn't really do much more with it.
So one change it's really made is it's allowed me to really get student voice out more. It used to be I would call on students and then I would write things on the board. But now that multiple students can come up and use it at the same time, I can get them putting their actual words, their actual thoughts up there instead of me interpreting it and putting it through my lens. So it's really allowed students to express their voice in my classroom a lot more.
We want kids to feel like they can touch and they can move and they can write and mistakes are okay. So I think it engages far more children.
I think it's a game changer. I'm only a few weeks into using it and I've had to learn a lot of new tricks and things, but the students actually have helped me figure out how to use the board. So I think it's going to be great for classroom interaction and engagement.
It has been great to see even adults who only kind of use the panel really start to blossom and really get into, oh, I didn't know the panel could do this, or oh no, I can teach you how to do this, which is kind of funny because it's almost that train the trainer model of, oh, I taught them how to do it and now they can teach hundreds of other people how to do that exact same thing. I've seen confidence boosts go up from people that are like, ooh, I'm not very techie, to, oh no, I am a lot more techie than I thought I was. I can do this.
This is an opportunity for kids to say, wow, I have a new experience, and maybe I'm interested in technology, or maybe I'm finding a different way to learn. Besides great teaching, you need something else to move the mind, excite the mind, and I'm seeing it more now than I've ever seen in the past 2 years because of these interactive panels.